about what
My name is Swapnali. Welcome to today's episodes of Speed News Live 54. Today we have with us Vishal Pinjani. He is a motivational speaker, a founder of Abiman Kolhapur, an entrepreneur running a bookstore and a publication house. Welcome Vishal Pinjani, sir, to our studio. Firstly, I would like to know about you in a brief.
So I'm a bookseller, LGBTIQ rights activist,
Okay.
and a motivational speaker. I started my journey of bookseller at a very young age. I was 16 when I took over Granth, the book world, our bookstore. And in 2017, I started an initiative called Abiman. And it's been 1.5 years since I've got into the. I'm actually doing what I really want to do is life coaching.
Okay. So, firstly, I would like to ask about Abhiman Kolhapur. Exactly what is Abhiman Kolhapur and how this foundation works?
So Abiman Kolhapur is an initiative that works for the human rights of LGBTIQA communities, that is lesbians, gays, bisexuals, transgenders, intersex, queer and asexual people. So what we do under Abhiman is like, first of all, we try to create awareness in society, tell people about our existence. A lot of people don't know that, about lesbians, gays, and then our second thing is about making people aware that, we have, our rights are not being given to us. There's discrimination happening against us. There's bullying happening. There's abuse happening. There are certain cases where there have been honor killings, there have been rapes. So there are a lot of issues faced by the LGBTIQA of Kolhapur and of course everywhere all over India. And our work is to highlight these issues, sensitize the population regarding our problems, and come up with solutions for the same.
Okay. And what promoted you to start Abhiman Kolhapur?
What prompted me to start Abhiman is like we lost three friends over the period of 2 years to suicide. All three of them were gay. All three of them were from Kolhapur. And the third person who committed suicide, he was just 19-year-old. And he just didn't commit suicide. What he did is he slit his arms, he popped up sleeping pills, and he jumped out of the building from the fifth floor. Now, Swapnali, so if you see, it's not just suicide. You see, he was under so much mental trauma that he even did self-harm. He even inflicted himself with so much pain.
Yes.
So imagine what his state of mind should have been for him to do this.
Yes.
So when these suicides happened, me and a few other friends, we thought that we need to do something. We need not, we shouldn't be having lose these young people for no fault of theirs, just because the society does not understand us or does not accept us, we lose our loved ones or our friends. So we thought we need to do something about it, and that's how we started Abhiman.
So that way, Abhiman took place. Means, after that, you started this everything and
Yes.
the social activities you started for
Yes.
through this foundation.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So what are the some misconceptions people have about LGBTQ?
Okay. Some of the basic misconceptions that people have about the LGBTI people is first, they think it's a choice. They think that sexuality is a choice, that people choose to be gay or people choose to be lesbian. Swapnali, to these people, I would like to say that if you think sexuality is a choice, when did you decide to be heterosexual? You don't. So, homosexuality or any other alternate sexuality is not a choice. So, that's a big misconception people have. Another misconception people have that homosexuality or transgender is a mental illness, it's a disease. Indian Psychiatric Association, American Psychiatric Association, and World Health Organization, they have categorically told that alternate sexualities like homosexuality and bisexuality are not a disease.
Yes.
Gender dysphoria is not a disease.
Yes.
So that's another misconception people have, that it's a disease. There are, if you see culturally or geographically, if you see in India, people have this misconception that this is against our culture. But if you read our history, if you read our mythology, if you see our temples, there are evidences of homosexuality. There's a trans king in Mahabharata, Shikhandi. If you go to Khajuraho, homosexual acts are etched in stone. Vatsyayan's Kama Sutra talks about homosexuality. So no, it's not against our culture. So that's another misconception that people have, that it's against our culture. Yeah, so these are some misconceptions that people have currently regarding homosexuality,
Okay.
regarding transgender people, regarding queer people, asexual people.
It's a choice, means, not an
It's
like
not a
it's
choice, it's an alternate
alternate
sexuality.
section.
So, like if I tell you, if I'm a right handed person
Mm-hmm.
and if somebody is left handed person,
Yeah.
so it's not a choice, he's left handed by birth.
By birth,
So,
okay. Yes, yes,
sexuality,
yes.
gender identity, they're all by birth,
By
they are
birth.
predetermined.
Yes.
It's not a choice and it's not in your control.
Absolutely. So, how does society contribute towards the betterment of LGBTQ
Yes, now we are talking about solutions now.
community? Yeah.
Yes. So the first thing that people need to do is remove any preconceived notions they have, any prejudices they have against the LGBTIQA. Now, how do they remove these preconceived notions and prejudices? So that comes to the second point, educate yourself. Knowledge is now available at the tip of your finger. You have smartphones. Everybody has a smartphone these days. You Google, whether this is a disease, whether this is a choice, and you'll get your answers. You'll get your answers that homosexuality is normal, transgender people are normal. It is not a disease, it is not a choice. So that's another thing I would like people to do, that you educate yourself, and then when you are educated and when you come to know that yes, this is nothing wrong, then you come out in support of the LGBTIQA.
So, what kind of awareness you create in a society? Means, how do you do this?
Yes, we go and
Creating an awareness in society.
yes. You're talking about how Abiman does that?
How Abiman
Yes,
does that?
yes. So what we do is we go and meet institutes, we go and meet organizations, and
Okay.
we first tell them that this is what we need to speak to your people,
Okay.
and then we talk to them. We have sensitization sessions, like we had sensitization session in colleges, we had sensitization sessions in police stations and media houses,
Okay.
and that's how we at Abhiman we create sensitization through these institutes and organizations. We are there on social media. We are there on Facebook. We are there on Instagram, Twitter, and we organize live sessions. We interact with people. I think you interviewed me once there, and we spoke about the issue there. I'm here talking with you right now. So we are now people also understand, and they also come out and support, and so we collaborate with different people. We reach out to different organizations, institutes, and that's how we create awareness.
Nice, very nice.
Yeah.
And now, next part of your life, you are a life coach.
Mhm.
So, what is a life coach exactly does?
Okay. So the basic job of a life coach is to help you clarify your goals,
Okay.
identify what is holding you back from achieving your goals, and then develop a strategy to help you achieve these goals.
Okay.
So that's the basic, if you have to tell me like basic definition of what a life coach does. And a life coach, if I have to give you examples, you could have a coach who coaches you on how to form habits. That's a life coach. You could have a coach who could help you, break through the next level if you are a sports person and if you want to achieve peak performance. So you have a life coach who will help you achieve peak performance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what kind of life coaches are there?
There are, like I just mentioned right now, there are life coaches who help you in habits. There are life coaches who help you in peak performance. There are life coaches who help you meditation.
I want to know about this.
Yes, yes. So habit coaches will help you form habits that will achieve help you achieve success.
Okay.
Peak performance coaches will help you break through to the next level. Say you achieve certain type of success in your life. You reach this position, but after that you're not able to go beyond this level.
Right.
So peak performance coaches will help you go through to the next level. They'll give you strategies of how you can achieve that next level. So these are some of the examples of life coaches.
So, what kind
Yes.
of life coaching do you do?
So I'm an excellence coach, and I teach people life skills to live an excellent life.
Okay.
And these areas of life which I help you excel in are, first of all, I help people to be more authentic, and secondly, I help people to find their purpose. Find as in not actually tell them what their purpose is, but give them exercises with which they can find their purpose.
Okay.
Everybody knows what the goal is,
Yes.
but they don't know what's the purpose behind this goal. Why are they trying to achieve this goal? And I help people find that purpose.
Okay.
And I also help people to develop focus. I help people to overcome procrastination and manage their time. I help people, I give them exercises which they can perform routinely to practice self-awareness, and this is very important to build a good self-esteem and to build self-confidence. So this is what I am doing with my life coaching. I'm an excellence coach and I teach life skills to live an excellent life.
So, what kind of response do you get from the people when you train such people? Means those who need this.
So I don't know anybody personally who's using the theme of values and purpose in helping people shape their lives, in helping people achieve their goals. But the response I have had so far is like people are shocked when people I have these exercises where I help people find their values, where I help them find their purpose, and then they realize, you know what, we never really thought about these things. And if you would have met us before, our life would have been completely different. Our choices would have completely different. Our decisions would have been completely different.
Correct.
You know, so I teach people about values, how to identify them, how to identify values that are your own, and how to identify values which have been handed over to you by people, by media, by social media. That is very important to know what are your true values and what are the values that have been handed over to you by other people.
Yes, of course.
And then when you find what are your true values, you try to live in line with those values. I'll give you very small examples, Swapnali. You know what? We are in this journey of life.
Yes.
We have different goals.
Yes.
What happens when we set out to get these goals is, A, we fail achieving these goals.
Yes.
If we manage to achieve these goals, we achieve them, but sometimes we don't feel happy or we don't feel fulfilled.
Correct.
चलो ये भी हो गया, we achieved our goals, we are feeling happy and fulfilled also, but what happens, we are not able to break through the next level. Sometimes some people achieve success till one particular stage and they are not able to go beyond this.
Correct.
Now I assist people at all these three stages. If you're not able to achieve your goals, we identify what is actually causing that, why you are not able to achieve those goals. That is where the beliefs part comes. Some people have limiting beliefs. I cannot do this, or the world is like this, people are like this. And these beliefs hold them from achieving their goals. So that's what we do with the people who are not able to achieve their goals. Then there are people who achieve goals and they are not satisfied and fulfilled. Now, why that happens? Because somewhere in the process of achieving their goals, they were not being true to their values. They were not living in line with their values. And that is why they don't feel happy or they don't feel fulfilled. So that's the second thing we do. And the third thing that we do is people who achieve their goals are happy about it, but they're not able to go to the next level. Then we provide them with strategies, we provide them with exercise so that they can motivate themselves and they can push through the next level. So this is what we exactly
is
do.
done through exercises.
Yes,
and,
yes.
Lecture and exercises.
Yes,
What
yes.
the people are thinking on themselves and everything. It
Yes,
happens such
yes,
way.
yes.
Okay. So how do you help people to achieve their goals?
Yes. So first what we do is help people finding their real values.
As you
So
told now.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. So the first step is to finding what your true values are. And then we tell them,
What are the points in that? Means,
yes,
you can
there are several ways to find out what your true values are. I think you and I had an interaction and I helped you. There was one exercise which I gave you.
Yeah.
So I don't share this for free, but I'm doing this here for Swapnali and I'm doing this for Speed Newsline 24. One simple exercise to find what your values are is ask yourself this question: who is the person I admire the most? And what is the quality of this person that I admire the most? Now, when you find the answer to this question, what is the quality in this person that I admire the most, you will come to know that is something that you value.
Okay.
I'll give you this incident of what happened in our session. One girl was saying that I value my father, I respect and I look up to my father a lot. That is because he's very hardworking.
Okay.
Then I told her, okay. And then I asked her on a scale of 1 to 10, how hardworking do you think you are? She said, no, I'm just 1. I said, that right there is the reason why you have the feelings of unfulfillment. Because you value hard work, but you're not hardworking yourself. So this is what we do with our sessions. We help people realize what they value,
Okay.
and then we teach them how to live and live with these values.
Nice example you have given. So,
Thank you, Sapnali.
yeah, this is the way you teach each and every people who approaches you and you give them the guidelines regarding
Yes.
this.
This is just one example.
This
This is just one example.
one example you have given. Yes, of course.
Yes.
So next, last thing I want to ask you that many of viewers are watching us. So any message you want to give to the viewers?
One message I would like to give people is that, especially, is it okay if I talk in reference to Kolhapur?
Yes, of course.
I love Kolhapur, and that is the reason why I never went away from Kolhapur, because I love the city, I love the people. And I have seen this very positive shift in the fitness culture of people of Kolhapur. And I can also name people who have been responsible for that. I think Akash Korgaonkar is the first Ironman from Kolhapur, or there might be have been somebody before him, but he was the one who brought the change. He started. I mean, he won the. He completed the Ironman, and then he started the Ruggedian thing and Kolhapur run, and he brought a shift in the fitness culture of Kolhapur. The message that I would like to give the people of Kolhapur, that now you've brought fitness into your life. Now you bring personal growth into your life. Now, like the way every day you go to the gym and build your muscles and you make your body, now it's time that you invest that much time, money, and energy in your personal growth. And in what aspects? In habits, in your focus, in your mental health, in your self esteem, in your self confidence. And just like you have fitness trainers, you have coaches in the gym, you have life coaches. There are many wonderful life coaches in Kolhapur also. I'm not just saying to you come to me or you take coaches with me. There's a thought healer in Kolhapur, Aarti Tokle. Do you know about her, Sapnali? She does the Heal Your Life thing, and she's so brilliant. I mean, I would also call, this is a gratitude I would like to share for her, is that she also has had her influence on me,
Okay.
in me wanting to achieve my dreams. So just like she was a coach to me, I am a coach to somebody else
Your
now.
coach is something.
So the message I would like to give to all the Kolhapurites and all the people everywhere is that think consciously about taking your life in a particular direction, and that is upward. Start living better. We all have within us the ability to be better than we were yesterday in every area of life, whether it is career, whether it is personal growth, whether it is fitness, whether it is our relationship. There is always scope to become better than you were yesterday.
Yes.
Strive for it consciously, and I'm sure the next of you will be best of you.
Yes. That's a nice message you have given to the viewers, and you came here. Thanks for that.
Thank you so much, Swapnali, for inviting me, and I had a lot of fun.
ताज्या अपडेट्ससाठी स्पीड न्यूज लाईव्ह 24 चॅनेलला सबस्क्राईब करा आणि बेल आयकॉनवर प्रेस करा.